Hmm. Good evening. It's Sam here with Sacred Oak Temple. Tonight's full moon on December 30th, 2024. Just a couple of days before the end of the year. Good time to look back, look forward, and to evaluate all those things that are holding us back, that are keeping us from accomplishing our goals in the new year. So today's theme is nostalgia and renewal. To begin with, of course, Sacred Oak Temple acknowledges that we're located in Treaty 6 territory. This is the ancestral and traditional territory of numerous indigenous peoples, including the Cree, the Dene, Blackfoot, Saulteaux, Nakota Sioux, and the Métis people. We offer tobacco now to the ancestors of this land as both a recognition and a request for permission to belong here. So everyone stand or sit comfortably at home and listen to my voice. We need to cleanse ourselves from all of our day-to-day concerns to become simply present here and now. Just remember, lovers never lose, because they are free of thoughts impure and of thoughts unkind. Happiness clears the soul, and love cleans the mind and makes it free. To quote David Bowie, we're all children of the same grandmother Earth. We're all born from the same great parents, the All-Mother and the All-Father of humanity. Sisters and brothers to the trees and the sky. Our blood is like rivers, our tears like the clouds. Our breath is like the wind. Breathe in. And another breath. We are all of one breath, all of one community, prepared to enter sacred space. This is a ritual about nostalgia and renewal. This is a place that is not a place, in a time that is not a time, halfway between the worlds of gods and mortals. This is a place that is all places, a time in eternity where gods and mortals come together. And this is a place that is our home, a time that is our lives, where we can be greater than we thought. Guardian of the watchtower of the east, guard this circle. Open the way now for the power of air. From the rising sun at the beginning of the day, we receive all the blessings of the day. Bless our circle this day and guard us. Guardian of the watchtower of the south, guard this circle. Open the way now for the power of fire. From our Father Sun, we receive the blessings of heat and light, of growth and energy. Bless our circle this day and guard us. Guardian of the watchtower of the west, guard this circle. Open the way now for the power of water. From the rising moon at the end of the day, we receive all the blessings of the night. Bless our circle this night and guard us. Guardian of the watchtower of the north, guard this circle. Open the way for the power of earth. From our Mother Earth we receive the blessings of flags, flax, fragrant fodder. Bless our circle this night and guard us. Blessed are we who have been brought here together. Blessed are we with life and friends and family. Blessed are we with food and drink shared with love. I call now for the presence of the Great Mother to bless our circle. I call for the presence of the All-Father to bless our circle. As the old year passes away, we can now begin to feel the sunlight growing and feel the need to slough off old habits, unhappy memories, or even happy ones that keep us stuck in the past and move forward. I wish that I knew then what I know now, but I didn't. My first girlfriend was not my last. Love is real, but then it sometimes ends. I could have continued in school, but I dropped out. I moved away from family and friends and spent years being lonely. I worked in crappy, poorly paid, dangerous, and boring jobs for many years. But also, I had adventures. I had many lovers. I saw interesting places. I read and I wrote books. I went back to school. I had children. I built community in the places I moved to. And none of these things, accomplishments, disappointments, successes, failures, loves, and hates, are who I am now, or need to be in the future as I move forward. And the same is true of all of us. So let us now gather up all of these things to take with us as we journey to the underworld to find our true self. Take a moment and think of those things that you are the most proud of, and think of those things that you are the most ashamed of, and pull them together now into a bundle of significant things from your past. Now put your little bundle in your lap, sit and close your eyes and listen to my voice. We're going to walk together into the underworld to see the gods of death and rebirth and talk with them. Take a deep breath. And as you release it, sink into your chair. Take another deep breath. And as you release it, sink into the ground beneath you. Now take a third deep breath. And when you release it, you see a door in front of you. Hold on to your bundle, walk up to it, and knock. It opens. It's guarded by a tall, strong person, the guardian of the first threshold. They say to you, "Mortal, you have come to the first gate of the underworld. You cannot enter the underworld as you were above. You must choose your greatest accomplishment, what you are most proud of, and give it to me. Set it aside." Take a second to consider what it is that you're most proud of. Hand it over. You walk through the door now, feeling lighter and somewhat relieved. A little distance ahead, there's another door, and you walk up to it, and you knock. It opens. It is guarded by a horrific demon, the guardian of the second threshold, and they say to you, "Mortal, you have come to the second gate of the underworld. You cannot enter the underworld as you were above. You must choose your worst failure, your most shameful act, and give it to me. Set it aside. Take a second. Now consider what it is you've done in your life that you are the most ashamed of, and hand it over. You can walk on now. You feel lighter and somewhat unhappy. Ahead, there's another door. You can knock on it. It opens. This door is guarded by a short and beautiful person, the guardian of the third threshold, and they say unto you, Mortal, you've come to the third gate of the underworld. You cannot enter the underworld as you were above. What are the greatest things that you have done in your life? Think of those things that you're the most proud of, and thank them for helping to shape you. And now say goodbye and give them all to me. Set them aside. You take a moment and think about your accomplishments. And you take them and hand them to the beautiful person. You hand over all your accomplishments and all that you are proud of, and you walk on now. You feel much lighter, with nothing that you must live up to. There's nobody expecting anything of you. You are relieved, and this sacrifice was so much easier. Ahead, there's another door, and you walk up to it, and you knock. It opens. It's guarded by the most beautiful and desirable person you have ever seen, the guardian of the fourth threshold, and they say unto you, Mortal, you have come to the final gate of the underworld. You cannot enter the underworld as you were above. So tell me, what are the worst things that you have done in your life? Think of those things that you are the most ashamed of, and thank them for helping to shape you. And now say goodbye, and give them all to me. Set them aside. Now this is a struggle. You don't want this beautiful being to judge you or to be disgusted by you. You pull out one at a time, the hurtful or the mean or cruel or stupid, self-serving, selfish, nasty things that you have done, and you lay them at their feet. Take a moment to breathe. And now you step through this final door into a giant, clean, empty room. You stand now at the center of the universe. You are naked and unguarded. There's nothing about you to praise, nothing about you to be disgusted by. You can no longer hate yourself or hold on to what you've done, and you are free. You are the goddess, and you are reborn. Take a moment now and say whatever you want to say to yourself, and prepare to return to life. And now you walk back through the 4 gates. They're open and unguarded now. Pass through 4, 3, 2, and 1. When you pass through the first gate, you take a deep breath. And as you exhale, you begin to rise toward the surface. Another deep breath. And exhale toward the surface. And finally, breathe in and return to your body. You can open your eyes now. At each stage of your life's journey from birth to death, you are who you are. You will become who you will become. Dwelling in the past and thinking of what might have been, how we succeeded or failed, holds us back from knowing ourselves, planning our next actions, and truly feeling whatever it is we feel. You're clean now, and free of consequence, free of the past. It is not we who bless food and drink, but they who bless us. For in their nature they nourish our bodies, and in sharing food and drink we create community. May you never thirst, and may you never hunger. Have something to eat and something to drink. Share food and drink with me now, and with whoever's in your circle at home. May those who share the world of the Spirit with us, who love and nourish us, be blessed. This earth is our home. We are safe, fed, and secure. Blessed be. The moon lights our way now as this celebration comes to an end, but the warmth of love continues. Blessed be. Strength and courage from each other. In unity is our strength, and blessed be. And we end this circle with the breath of life, the first great blessing. Blessed be. Now, before we completely leave sacred space, I'd like you all to take 3 deep breaths, hold them for a second, and then release. 1, 2, and 3. May we go from this place refreshed and aware. This circle is open but unbroken. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. The next temple rite will be the new moon on January 13th at 7 p.m. We continue to look forward towards restarting public in-person temple rites and encourage those who are interested to contact us to be involved in our discussions. Thank you, and blessed be.